Good day to you. This is the Wise Owl 2 coming at you from the sea where I live, the Wise Owl 2. And today I'm studying people's names in association with chemical symbols and atomic numbers from the periodic table of elements. I'm using people's names to remember the chemical symbols and atomic numbers, so I can associate that with the people I know. Maybe a family member, maybe even a pet. You never know. Anybody with names, with a name, you can break down anybody's name and make chemical symbols. Of course, you have to know how to move the letters around and make them capital and small letters and stuff like that to go along with the periodic table of elements. Okay, let's study one famous name is McCain. McCain. We always heard the name McCain, right? All these names have MC in the beginning. McCain, McCarthy, McBain, all that. Because we have to study names. To remember something, you have to study names that you know you're going to remember. If you study a name that you know you're not going to remember, that you don't associate with every day, you'll forget. McCain I associate with the Rifleman. Remember the cowboy show? Lucas McCain and his son Mark? Remember the Rifleman? I watch that show all the time, the cowboy show, when it comes on. Even though it's reruns, I watch it. But I associate McCain with his name, with Lucas McCain. Maybe you know a McCain. Maybe an actor, maybe a movie, maybe a teacher, a doctor, a butcher, anybody, a family member. You never know McCain. Capital M, small c, capital C. It's called a capital M and a small c, and then you got a capital C-A-I-N if you spell it normally. If you're going to spell it for the periodic table of elements, the chemical symbol, then the MC is correct. You got the capital M and you got a small c, and that's 115, and that stands for Moscovium. Moscovium is spelled capital M-O-S-C-O-V-I-U-M because it was discovered in a laboratory near Moscow in Russia, in Moscovium. So capital MC, it's a new element added to the periodic table of elements, 115. Then you got capital CA, it's a big C, and a small a. So like you have a small c here, you have a small a there, because always you have two letters. The chemical symbol, the first letter is a capital, and the next one is a small letter. That's where it works. So you got a capital C and a small a for calcium, and the atomic number is 20. Then you got IN in Cain, with a capital I and a small n. That's a big N. It should be a small n. This big N should be a small n, a lowercase n, not a large n. Small n. See how it follows? A small n, not a large one. I, and you come to I and small n, and 49 atomic number for indium. Indium is spelled capital I-N-D-I-U-M. Listen, go to the description box below always, and you'll see this rewritten again. I'm going to rewrite it again down in the description box below, okay? So you understand it more. Then we got McCarthy. McCarthy, capital M and a small c, because that's how it's written in the periodic table of elements. The first letter is capital, and the second one is a small letter. 115. Then we got capital C, 6 for carbon, atomic number for carbon. Then we got capital A and a small r, 18 for argon. Then we got capital T and a small h, and 90 atomic number for thorium. Thorium. And then we got capital Y, 39 for yttrium. Now these elements were spelled, I'm going to spell for you. Argon is capital A-R-G-O-N. It's in, that's a noble gas. You got capital TH, which is thorium. Thorium, capital T-H-O-R-I-U-M. Spell Thor. You know the Thor, the superhero or god of the Viking god with the hammer? Thor. And put I-U-M in the end of that name. Thorium. Then you got capital Y for yttrium. Capital Y, T-T-R-I-U-M. Okay? That's McCarthy. The name McCarthy. Capital M-C, capital C-A-R-T-H-Y is how you really spell it. And this is how you put it down in the format of the periodic table of elements. Then we got McFly. You know McFly from Back to the Future? Marty McFly? Marty McFly! If you want to remember the MC, use McFly. That's a famous name in the movie, right? So it's McDonald. Oh, McDonald, how to form? Yeah, yo. Here it is. Capital MC, capital FLY. Now, capital M and a small c is 115, like always. And that's for Moscovium, because that was created in the laboratory by Moscow. Then you got capital FL, capital F and a small l, and that's 114. That's also, it's a new element. And that stands for Florvovium. Capital F, L, E, R, V-O-V-I-U-M. Okay? Just like Moscovium, capital F and the L is also 114. It's a new element. Alright? You got capital Y for Yttrium. That's 39 atomic number. Capital Y, T-T-R-I-U-M. Don't forget to go to the description box below, okay? Then you got McNear. Capital M and a small c, 115. Capital N and the E, a small e, for neon, atomic number 10. Neon, like argon, is considered a noble gas. Okay, here's argon. Capital A and an R. Okay, here, I took a small a and I made a capital A right there, and a small R. And neon, capital N and a small e. Both neon and argon are noble gases. Alright? Okay, and there you have it right there. Then we got a famous name that you hear all the time on a TV show, and that's McBeal. Okay, McBeal. Capital MC, 115. Capital BE for Beryllium, and capital A and a small l, 13 for aluminum. 4 atomic, beryllium is number 4 in atomic number. Okay, and beryllium is spelled capital B-E-R-Y-L-L-I-U-M. All right, and there you go. I want to write all this down in the periodic table. In the description box below. Go to the description box below. Okay, this Y's out 2 coming at you from the sea where I live. So names with MC. There's also words you can use with MC, like camcorder. That has the MC in it, that word. I made a video with MC already, and all the words that contain MC. Not names, people's names, but words that you can associate in case you have to take a quiz or a test, and you have to remember MC, okay? Alright, this Y's out 2 coming at you. Go to my description box below. Over and out. Have a good day.